But people like to use maturity as an excuse to keep tabs with their exes. No, I'm mature. I don't have anything against my ex, so that's why I'm still keeping in touch. It's just that maturity. What maturity?
So what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Luke, and guys, thank you so much for joining me today. So yes, today I'm joined by a good friend of mine, and yeah, very interesting individual, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Thalitha. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Hi guys, my name is Talitha, and I am a musician from Eldorado Park.
Welcome, Talitha.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
Yeah, finally I'm here.
Finally you're here. It's been 2 years, is it? Since I last saw you in person. 2 years. Oh yes, but we did a video, right? We did record a video this year.
Yeah, we did.
What? Wait, remind me.
It was for an episode about toxic mothers.
Yes.
Being bad as absent fathers.
Yes. Being just as bad.
Yeah, just as bad.
Absent fathers.
Yes, that was.
Which was a very interesting topic up to this day.
Yep.
And I know we never really finished it.
Yeah, we didn't.
We never really went across every point.
Yeah.
I remember you literally had like a whole book.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways. So what's up? What's happening? What has changed?
Nothing much, hey?
Really?
Nothing much. Well, a bit here and there. I mean, finished college, and then after that, went with the singing.
Okay, which was quite successful.
Yeah.
On the get-go.
Yeah, on the get-go, just like that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I've been on that train ever since.
Really?
That's just what I'm pursuing right now.
Really? So you've been in the studio?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
When last were you?
Recently, I was at studio last week, Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, it was last week, Friday. And then on a Thursday as well. Was it? When we went, the last time we spoke, last week, when was it? When we were confirming
this? Thursday?
When we were confirming, the first time we were confirming this.
I think it was last week.
Was it like on a Tuesday or?
I think it was on a Tuesday or Monday. I don't know. I forgot
like the following day, I went to studio, and then on a Friday, I went to studio again.
Oh.
So yeah, I've been working.
Like in studio, in and out. So,
Something like
so we
that,
literally
yeah.
expecting projects, right?
Well, not like full bodies of projects, but
at least something.
Here and there,
No, that's great. I mean,
new music will be coming soon.
Oh, great. That's okay. At least I know you've been up to a lot. You've been up to
quite a bit.
With regards to okay, let's touch. I don't even know how to start this conversation literally, because I know when we start convos on a normal basis, we don't finish.
It never ends.
It never ends. This conversation's never finished, and yeah, it can literally go on for days. I know that.
Yeah.
Then you'll be sending long voice notes, like 10 minutes. Just to
EPs.
explain yourself. I know,
EPs.
right? Just to explain yourself.
Yeah.
But with regards to, let's touch on the first topic we ever covered. With regards to that topic, anything has changed with regards to your perception?
No, it hasn't.
Really? How so?
It hasn't. Because, I mean, as much as young boys and females are negatively affected by not having their fathers around,
Okay.
it is really as the effects are as bad as when you do have a mother but she's toxic.
Really?
Yeah.
So you still hold on to that opinion?
It weighs you down emotionally, almost, if not to the exact extent as someone who grew up without a father.
Really?
There's emotional imbalances there, because it's sort of like when we're talking about someone who's a narcissist, or let me not even say narcissist, let me say toxic, yeah, because we talk about toxic mothers, yeah. But toxic mothers, it's all in there. They are narcissists, they are, everything. Yeah, just toxic in there. Let's just...
It covers the whole thing.
Yeah, let's just cover the whole thing. Let's call it a toxic mother. That's someone who will not fully nurture your emotions.
Okay.
They will not give you your needs.
Okay.
To their greatest capacity.
Okay.
I feel like you will not experience that motherly, that close relationship.
Okay.
With your mom if she's toxic, because there's this big built wall that's between you and your mother's relationship.
Okay.
I feel like it's almost like, I feel like it's to some extent it's worse because you do have a parent. That parent is around, but their parent is not around. You get what I'm saying?
So physically the person is there.
Yeah, but your emotional needs, they are not met, they are not nurtured. Your mentally, the person doesn't...
I mean, do people even consider emotional needs? I mean, let's talk about it.
Maybe they don't, but the effects of not having your emotional needs met are evident as time passes, as you grow, as you get into friendships and relationships.
Okay, an example?
For example, if you're, let's say, remember we were talking about the characteristics of toxic mothers. Sorry.
Yes.
Some of those were things like the mother is dismissive.
Yes.
Dismissive. So if you growing up as a child, you were dismissed, obviously that's going to mess up with your confidence. That's going to mess up with, for example, if you are in a friendship and that friend hurts you in a specific way, you won't be able to express yourself fully to that person because you feel like you are bothering that person.
Yes.
Because when you were young, every time you tried and express something to your parent, you were dismissed. So it was almost like, am I a burden?
So it's like...
Do my feelings even matter? Are my feelings even real?
Like you're not that expressive because of that very experience.
Yep. You become closed off because you don't want to be you don't want to be a burden. You don't want to bother your parent. So obviously going into the outside world,
different relationships and all
these different relationships, it's gonna project one way or another. It's gonna. You're gonna wonder, why am I shutting down every time someone comes to me and confronts me? Why am I shutting down? Why am I not able to
defend myself
or stand up for myself? You're gonna think about these things.
So do you think normally? Okay. Do you say all this emotional traumas and all this can be linked to childhood?
Definitely.
Majority of them.
Definitely. Something had to happen in how you were raised. The point till the point you've grown up now, and you form this relationship, and you've seen how maybe your friends are with their parents. For someone who maybe grew up with a toxic mother, for them it can be quite difficult to understand that kind of relationship. If someone is going to see their friend have a close relationship with their mother, it's going to be weird. It's going to be awkward because they've never had that.
It is.
They've never had that in their lives. You get what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
So it might even get to a point where it affects their friendship. It can affect their friendship because I don't know. There's this thing with people whereby they'll notice things about you, but they won't say anything.
Okay.
They'll notice, oh my goodness, why is Patrick so quiet today? Or why when I do something to provoke Patrick, he's not responsive.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And it kind of makes it, I don't know, seem as if Some people can get scared of you because they don't know. Are you a time ticking bomb? Like, what's happening with you?
You're not social. You literally display all these
we're
antisocial
friends.
qualities.
We are
and
friends, but
characteristics,
you can't talk to me. You can't tell me when I do something wrong to you. That's gonna be weird.
Okay, that's crazy.
It's gonna be weird, and it's gonna, like, somewhere down the line,
take off.
it's gonna affect the friendship one way or another. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not explaining this the way I want to explain it.
No, but I'm literally getting you, because we never finished the whole topic. We never really finished the whole topic.
I'm telling you, like, it's very difficult to sustain relationships if you are coming from a home whereby there isn't a foundation of sustainable relationships.
That's a good one.
Like, relationships whereby you have an example of being cherished, of being valued.
You don't know how that feels like, and how it looks like.
And how it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, which begs to question, to say, okay, cool. How are you going to create something you never saw?
Exactly.
And you never grew up in? Where are you going to even start? Do you think that's the reason why people rather just continue with the way things are and how life is?
Maybe it's not so much of a preference. Maybe it's more of like being stuck. It's like you don't know what to do. You don't know what's wrong with you. Because remember, we don't all have the same level of, like, self-awareness.
Okay.
Some people question, why am I like this? But some people don't. They just feel like you have to accept me for, this is just the way I am. Take it or leave it.
Which is quite wrong.
Which is wrong. Take it or leave it. There's no growth in that statement.
And there's a lot of people who do that.
There's a lot of people who come into friendship, in relationships, and they expect the other individual to just accept them the way they are.
Which is literally a norm. I mean, it's a norm in our society. It's a norm in our society, which oftentimes, don't you think to some degree people do disguise this, like they can put it under disguise?
They can. Because if you are saying, if you are telling me as my friend that, Talitha, don't judge me, love me as I am, accept me for who I am, who are you?
Exactly. That's a good question.
You come find that you are aggressive, you are dramatic, you shut down when I confront you.
Exactly.
Or you just run away when I confront you about something.
You don't face it.
And
this is what I mean by disguise. Oftentimes it can be disguised in this form, where the person, the next person, right, who's of course doesn't want to change, tries to impose certain behaviors on you as an individual.
Yeah.
In that way, you adjust to who they think they are, whom they've accepted not to change. That's what I mean by this, like, under disguise, where they don't tell you that, they don't tell you this is who I am and I won't change. No, they try to force you to adjust. Yeah,
they try and, like, pin things on you. Like, they try and, like, for example, let's talk about relationships.
Okay.
For example, two people are in a relationship, right? And then they come together, talk about their expectations or whatever, or they just, like, trying to get to know each other. And maybe the lady finds out that the guy is still talking to some of his exes, and he masks this as, no, I'm not enemies with my exes.
No.
I
don't believe in such.
We are still good like that. It's just you being insecure. They project their insecurities on
the next person.
They pin things on the next person. No, this is just who I am. You'll have to accept me. If you're gonna date me, you're gonna have to understand that my best friend is my ex.
No, there's no such thing.
There are people who are like that out there.
Okay, no, that's mad. If we have nothing going, this is me, right? If we have nothing going, we have no reason to keep in contact. Because there's literally nothing going on here.
People like, sorry to cut you, but people like to use maturity as an excuse to keep tabs with their exes. No, I'm mature. I don't have anything against my ex, so that's why I'm still keeping in touch. It's just that maturity. What maturity?
No, there's no such thing as maturity. What maturity is this?
People claim this to be maturity because there's no hard feelings. Even if there's no hard feelings, it doesn't mean.
Wait, there's no hard feelings in a breakup?
In the breakup, yes, but it doesn't
That's
necessarily
crazy.
mean. It doesn't necessarily mean that we still have to be friends.
No,
still
it doesn't.
keep in touch. You can still have no problem with your ex.
Yes.
But they are in a different country. You are here.
Exactly.
There's no contact. You don't even stalk each other on social media or whatever. But there are just some people who feel like they have a right, or no, it's okay to still keep in contact with their ex because no, we are matured. We're not like that. We still do get along.
Which is quite immature. That's immaturity at its not
It's weird.
its highest point.
It's weird.
Like it's weird. I personally feel like such individuals, right? We still hold on to pieces of the past that we feel that we can still go back to.
Exactly.
If presented.
Exactly.
If it presents itself anytime. So it's like 1 feet in the past, 1 feet in the present, in the present, something like that. And that's indecisive in its.
And you know how they keep these doors open? You know those, you find people coming with these text messages, hey, I still care, just checking up on you. You just know that Yabona here. No, this person is just waiting for that gap.
Exactly.
And you know, sometimes people wait on you. They wait for you to upgrade, to succeed in life. Then they want to come back because, no, we're friends. I feel like, don't you think we should, remember the past?
Shame on,
how we were. I feel like now we're grown, so we actually could be a good fit together. People actually wait
That's
on
actually
you.
shame.
They
like,
wait.
people are so
wait on
shameless.
you.
That's being shameless. Like if you're that type of individual.
People they wait for that gap.
Like that's like being shameless. Like you have no atom. Like there's nothing of shame in you. Like you've lost it. Because how do you? That's being so childish.
People wait on their exes. They wait for them to blossom into these beautiful
things.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Then the missed calls, right? And the text messages.
Where are you? Can we hang out?
No, why are we hanging out? And what are we hanging out on?
We're good, and we're good.
Oh, disguised as maturity, right?
Yeah, we're good. We're friends, even though we are exes. So friends do hang out.
No,
and I feel like we should catch up. I see that
on what?
You have a lot of things going on for you in your life. Let's hang out and catch up.
Wait, will it mean that this individual's left because he had nothing going on? Let's talk a bit about that. Do you think most relationships fail because people are not so busy on themselves and they are so busy focusing on each other instead of focusing on themselves, literally?
I don't know. I feel like I'm here and there.
What, is it a 50-50?
I think because I don't think that's like the primary reason for people like to break up, but it could be.
Because think about it.
It could be.
If now I'm contacting you, right, because I saw you on TV or something, that says a lot about me. That says I'm cheap.
Don't start. Don't start.
What? Why should I not start?
Don't start. Maybe I have stories too, hey?
Oh, really?
Maybe I have stories too.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. What stories do you have?
No. Well, I'm not gonna. Let me just say that this thing does happen, whereby it's been long since you've spoken to someone, right?
Yeah.
Whether they are an ex-friend or an ex-ex,
Yeah.
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 Meaning you were in a relationship with them or whatever, you had a fling with them. Do we even call it relationships when we were in high school and stuff? Do we even call it that?
I think we were passing time.
You see?
We were...
Well, you, not we.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
I don't date, guys. I don't date.
You don't?
I don't date.
Okay, so what do you do, Talitha?
I don't date. I don't date. I've never dated in my life. Thank you.
Well, guys, she's still... Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, but I've had an instance whereby, where a person hasn't spoken to you for like I don't know how many years, and then all of a sudden, because they saw you, maybe on TV, or they saw you blow up wherever, social media, or they just come across you, in that leveled up phase of yours or whatever. I don't know.
They want a piece of that cake.
They're like, hey, how are you doing? I saw you. Where? Congratulations. I'm proud of you. What do you mean you're proud of me? Do we know each other?
We don't know each other, sir.
Do we know each other?
Exactly.
Plus this thing, I feel like it's weird. I like saying to people, you should be proud of yourself. I don't like saying to people, I'm proud of you.
That's a good one to keep it safe.
Because remember, you have to look at things like, were you there during like the struggle of that person?
Exactly.
Because yes, there's the success.
So
I might know you from high school. But I don't know you personally.
Oh, true.
Was I the one telling you, Patrick, you should go and sing? I believe in this talent of yours.
I wish I could hit those vocals.
You see? So I like saying things like you should be proud of yourself. I don't like saying to people, I'm proud of you. I don't know. To me, it just feels like maybe it's a bit like possessive in some way or another.
The way it comes off?
Yeah, I don't know. Because people like to be remembered when you're successful. Remember me? We were
I think there's
high school together.
I think there's one thing I've said.
I'm proud of you. It's sort of like
I want to associate with you indirectly. That's what they're saying.
Oh, we used to
know each other.
I feel like it's in that sense. I don't know.
I think one thing.
I feel weird about it.
No, personally, I also feel weird, and I began to interpret it in this way, right? So that it doesn't bother me. I think I got to a point where I realized there's one thing about people, right? People in general, and I'm acknowledging the fact as well. To say, normally we have a tendency to associate with things that somehow add value to our lives.
True.
Anything that adds value,
True.
we tend to associate with that.
True.
But majority of people, that in itself, that desire or that intention is pure. But majority of people do it in the wrong things and with the wrong people. Like, I have no, what can I say? I have no right to associate with you like you've painted the picture. If I was not there in the struggle, that's the wrong place to do that. That's the wrong place for me to even try and rub shoulders to associate with this value. I think that desire to associate with value can be channeled in a proper direction. That is, associate with that, rub shoulders or shoulders with the value that you're with from the very beginning when it was not value at all.
Yeah. But it's a bit tricky because we lose friends along the way sometimes. Along the way to the top.
Would you still go back to a friend who just blew up all of a sudden? I mean, I know you're very mature. You wouldn't do that.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't think I understand you.
Okay. Let me say you have a friend, Talitha.
Yeah.
Right? And all of a sudden you lost touch.
Okay.
And all of a sudden you hear she's a big musician.
Okay.
What would your reaction be? Would you try and associate with this person? Reconnect, try and build a rapport, with this individual, or would you just congratulate them from afar?
I'd congratulate them from afar.
Why is that?
I wouldn't even go and maybe, let's say I don't even have them. They're not my friend on Facebook.
Exactly, yes.
Maybe I just see them from a mutual friend. I won't even go out of my way. Unless it's a thing whereby I meet that person, maybe at a mall or something.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, how you doing? I've actually heard that you've been doing great. Congratulations.
That's it.
Bye-bye, that's it. Unless if maybe the energy allows for a situation.
If there's something in common.
Yeah.
Let me say you're also singing.
Yeah, maybe I'm also singing.
That's easy for you to associate.
It's easy for me
but
to
now
associate.
This is people.
But also at the same time, I don't want to be like I'm now trying to kiss ass or I'm trying to get ahead and use that person.
And
I'm trying to use that person to get ahead.
And some saying you're different.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't even try to associate, right?
I wouldn't try. If I met that person face to face, yes, congratulations. How are you? How have you been? Oh my God, it's nice to see you doing well. And then that's it. If maybe they make the first move, we should link up sometimes. I want to have a problem.
Cool. Because they made the first move. You see,
Yeah.
other people are shameless. Answer say they're so shameless. This is what they will do. They'll hit you in the DMs.
They would.
Hey, my friend, how are you? It's been a while.
Hence, I say I have stories. I have stories.
Really?
Maybe not like
Okay,
that
tell me one.
Maybe
Tell me one.
maybe not that enthusiastic, like hey, my friend or whatever. No,
But
just
was it
like
slick?
just like to let me know that remember we come from
Afar.
just like the energy, man. The person doesn't have to say something directly, but you can read
Indirectly.
it. They can
Okay.
you can read. You can know what a person means, even if they say one, but they're actually saying two.
Okay, tell me this.
And you
what
understand that
story
it's
do you
saying
have to
two.
tell?
No,
Because
not anything hectic.
I mean, you went through that all. You
Okay,
the
let
feature
me
with-
tell you the story.
Yes.
Let me tell you the story. There was this one person, right? Knew him. Oh, now I revealed the gender.
Hey, let's go
But it's
ahead.
fine.
We don't know his
It's
name.
I don't know his name. So this guy, right? I met through like a mutual friend.
Okay.
Yeah, met through like a mutual friend, got to know each other a bit. It was okay, but then didn't work out,
Okay.
just didn't
Didn't work out.
it just didn't click.
Yeah.
Right. So fine, went our separate ways. Mind you, let me not even say what he does. It's fine. Went our separate ways. After a couple of years, the whole Project Hope thing happened. By the way, guys, I was featured on Prince KP's album.
Exactly.
Project Hope Season 1. You guys can go and check that out.
You guys can go check it out. And I knew that came with a lot of drama.
But anyways, so that person saw like that, commotion on my social
That
media
blowing up,
platforms and whatnot.
because it was
And
really a blow up.
we didn't really follow each other on Instagram, right?
Okay.
All of a sudden, how this person is following me?
Hey, mister.
How all of a sudden request
Facebook.
No, request what is this? The DMs. When you're not following.
Yes, you request.
It shows that
let's
it's
talk.
like a request. You see.
Yeah, let's
So that person just came into my DMs. Hey, how are you? Congratulations on, everything. Don't even remember properly, but it was just like hey, how you doing? Congratulations, I see you. I think maybe did he say he was proud of me or something like that? There's something along those lines.
Something vague.
And I said, hi, thank you, and then there was it.
That was it.
I didn't follow him back. And once he noticed that I didn't follow him back, he unfollowed me to show how petty he was.
That's so petty.
To just show how people will go out of their way
just to try
rub
and-
shoulders with you again
Important.
because they see you now
Associating
with other people
with
there.
big people.
You get what I'm saying? So
Which
that's
comes.
why I don't like this thing of people telling me, hey, I'm proud of you.
Really?
I don't like it. I mean, I don't, it's not like I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it when it's coming from like certain types of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Okay, from my mother or my father.
Of course.
Or my
It's special.
brother.
The minute you know the minute.
I mean, you get what I'm saying.
There's nothing deceptive and turning beyond.
But if it's coming from someone I haven't spoken to for 5 years, they haven't been following me on my social media accounts, but all of a sudden they following me, and then when they realize that I'm not, following
Responding,
them, they're
yes.
being petty, and then they're unfollowing just to show that they were not being genuine.
True.
They just wanted to remind me that, hey, remember you once knew me.
Me.
We knew each other.
We can still associate with each
You get what
other.
I'm saying?
And,
so yeah, I'm good.
Which is quite crazy. I mean, I've really not gotten like a whole theory behind it, but so far we go back to what I was saying. It's a human thing that we like to associate with value. I don't know. Do you think that is as a result of coming from that place of where people have nothing going on?
Maybe not necessarily not having anything going on, maybe just for the fact that it kind of seems like you are doing something that they couldn't do,
You think so?
or you are you are at a place where they never expected to see you at.
Okay.
I think it could be that.
Okay.
Not necessarily. Maybe it could be that they have nothing going on for themselves, but I feel like in other instances, it just could be a surprise.
And they want to associate with this
back
surprise.
then, they didn't think of you as anything, basically. They didn't think of you as anything that was big or I don't know what. You were just
You're just a nobody.